Welcome back, everyone, to the Curse of Strahd. We rejoin the Grey Company as on their attack on the Coven of the Windmill, the vile hags which create dream pastries out of the bones and flesh of innocent Barovian children. After the parents get addicted, eventually they trade with their last of their property, and when that turns out, kids are on the table. Okay. Last thing that happened is, although you were able to get to assassinate at least one hag and hurt another one quite badly, you do know that the Big Mama is still upstairs, and what she's cooking, who the hell knows? Except, well, a good friend Fisk, you made her crash down as the wind is quite literally destroying the third floor's part of the third floor of the building, which caused her and Loretta, which seems to still be in the process of turning into a hag, but not completely, to crash through. Alright, Honorim had a very close call. I think your HP is at full, but I think last I remember it wasn't. Unless I'm mistaken. Vax, did you heal full? I don't remember. Maybe we can figure that later. There we go. That was 8. Okay. And whereas with a quick thinking and a gamble, you use the wand of frost that you found the temple, and it's whispered some things to you, but for now your mind is all up on the target. And just as things seem like they're about to turn in your favor, the hag cries out in fury. Lightning tears through the sky, and an enormous blue dragon, this one probably an adult and even older judging by the size, slams down from the skies and roars mightily. Now, Varys, I believe we were finishing off on your turn.
That's correct.
So we'll go into the blue dragon's turn. It charges forth, and you see like this blue light building in its gullet. Varys and Honorim, I'd like you guys to give me a dexterity saving throw.
What do what do Rotavio and I hear on the inside?
You guys hear the fucking end of days, like fucking dragons now, really? Like the thought,
Yeah,
Octavio.
I
You see Octavio like take out a small necklace and like a small necklace. What you say? Couplet, lock it, and clasp it before tucking it back to his shirt. And he's wearing the face of a man determined to die.
That's a good look for me.
Please, we'll be over here. Right, Honorim and Varys. All right, thank you very much. As you two, lightning blasts out of the dragon's maw, completely missing you two. In fact, it wasn't even aiming at you; it was aiming at the hag. The hag is through the ice wall, is pierced with lightning, and the dragon roars in triumph. In your minds, you hear Mordenkainen's voice. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived.
You have to be shitting me. This guy's awesome.
Fucking.
And before I forget, that is 38 plus 34. She did save, but that is still a fuck ton of damage to her. She did not like that one bit. Okay. 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 Yeah.
Varys
You
just
guys were
kind
kind
of
of like,
when he saw the blast, he just kind of knelt down and then he looked back up and then he's doing a fist raise. Fuck yeah!
I will say your ice wall is basically destroyed. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, thank God. Your ice wall is basically destroyed. Do I need to enter back to the tornado? Shit, I do. I don't remember what fucking initiative was.
Fuck her initiative,
Think.
bro. She dead.
Oh, shit. I don't remember. I'll just do all the initiative. Plus 5 is...
Tempted to drop the most 80s one-liner of, I guess I'll let anyone in here.
I love that shit. Okay, Flame Skull. No, I don't think she was next. Wait, why is Fisk under it? Yeah, something is gonna arrive with the turn order. One moment, gentlemen. There we go. There we go. Okay, the Flame Skull is going to just be dead because it's dead. No, actually, it was dispelled. But I will say the dragon just crunch. It's dead.
I killed it. I killed it on my last turn.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
crushed
remember
it.
when I just rolled 2
You
crits
are
last
correct.
session? He did
Yeah.
that? Yeah. That's...
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Very true. Very
Yeah.
true. Okay, the hag is very much in dire straits. She's let me see. What can she do? She's probably pissing her pants right now. So she's going to attempt to flee into the ethereal realm. And I don't think
I can't see it.
you can see it. So she
Yeah, there's no way I
disappears
can see
from
that.
you. Alrighty, Fisk, you are up.
Okay. I am going to do it again. Right
Another one.
there. Right in the center of the room.
Where? Sorry, I kind of missed it.
Right there. Right in the center. So that'll basically fill this entire space.
Oh,
Silence.
dokey. Make a circle here. It's a 20-foot radius, so that's 5, 5, 5. That's basically almost all of it, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Does that fill it up? That seems correct. Does this seem correct to you?
Yeah, as much of the room as possible.
It's
More
5,
towards
5, 5.
more towards that. Yep.
I think actually the room is basically like 20 feet, 20 by 20. So I'm just gonna fill it up completely. Yeah, I would say the first floor, the second floor now has no sounds coming from it, and you drop your concentration on.
Action from good and evil.
And you're now concentrating on this.
And
Doki.
I am going to use my bonus action to swig a healing potion.
Go ahead and roll for it.
It's 2d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. All right, 11.
Okay.
Fisk.
And
As
yeah.
you finish swigging the potion, the skeleton amalgam golem in front of you screams in your face, flecking bones of dust. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Do I hear it?
You have advantage on the save. This has a thunder and necrotic element. I will say the thunder element is completely nullified. You hear nothing, as you say.
Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it has
Yep.
a thunder and necrotic element, so the
So-
thunder element is completely neutralized.
Pretty
Cool.
good. What's essentially this?
Constitution. Yep.
Yeah, so like essentially you're trying like not to breathe in like that bone dust. It's screaming in your face. Also,
Asbestos.
it did it
floor.
as you healed from the potion. It did that. Okay, so without that, that's kind of piddly, but that's gonna be 8 points of necrotic damage, and you are poisoned until you succeed a con save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
Okay, it's now its turn. The bone golem is going to let's see. It's going to swipe at the air, and like it's you can see like little skulls that make up in its body like moving, but no sound comes out. It's going to like silently thrash its limbs, and I'm going to roll for it. Let me see. D10. 8. Okay. It's going to swipe its massive limbs at you. It's a +8, and that's a +8. Does a 19 hit your fist? Probably not. Never mind. And now, and then it randomly. Then it will move. Never eats you. It will move over here.
I wish my AC was high enough for it to be like, oh, 19? Yeah, that probably won't hit you. It's fucking
Priscilla,
awesome.
you're up.
So fucking awesome. So I see this bone golem. Well, I got this thing in front of me still, right? So
The mimic.
I'm just gonna keep hacking at it with the sunblade. I'm convinced that the sounds of chaos would mean that if this thing were to hear, someone's gonna like land on it, get thrown into it, or it's gonna get teleported somewhere inconvenient. So let's kill it. I currently have advantage on weapon attacks from Guardian Faith, so or Guardian Nature. Guardian Faith would be a cool spell though. I think it is a spell. Well, anyways, time to crit, I guess. Oh well.
What is it that cometh before the fall? Anyways, those still hit. That's a 19 and an 18. Yeah, like every time like you swipe at it, like it tries to like kind of like counter, put out that sticky stuff that would stick your any other weapon, but the sunblade just moves right through it. That's a 9. That's a and with a gurgle, when you see like something kind of rising like in the center through its mouth as if it's stoking on its own tongue, but still thanks to your like Monster Hunter nature, you know that this thing is about to pop. I would say that you gain an advantage on an dexterity saving throw as it an explosion of acid. Octavio would actually notice too, being a Monster Hunter, so he also gets an advantage on the saving throw. So dexterity saving throw with advantage to the two of you, please. Although for Octavio, this would actually be just flat because of his condition. That's a 24 for Octavio.
What the fuck? Alright, yeah, alright, we got Fisk 2.0 over here. Alright, he's fine. I will die here, I swear, but you're higher level than me. Alright, that is... Ugh, that's not good.
Well, you take half if you succeed, so he takes half and
That's 20.
it's 20. Which is seriously the first damage he's taking this turn.
I gotta roll concentration. I look over to Octavio. Does it seem like any of his weapons have been damaged or even broken from this?
Uh, Let me see. The weapon he had out was his gun, and it seems that thanks to his agility, he kind of like spins around and like uses his coat to like deflect as much of this acid explosion
Okay.
as possible. He was able to protect his weapon from it.
Okay. I don't know if there's any melee weapons that got toasted at least. Or is he
Give
good?
me a con save. I was looking for an acid one, but the 19 will still succeed. So you taking 20 points of acid damage, and I do need a. Oh wait, I do need a con save for.
I did the con save for concentration. My
Oh,
deck
okay,
save was
okay.
my deck save was a 19.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. It was right above that. Yeah, no problem, Priscilla. Okay, the mimic kind of starts melting into a puddle of its own flesh.
Ain't mimic duty. She's going to use her remaining movement to set up whatever the fuck a flank is with this creature.
I will say you probably don't want to step where I'm going to just assume you're stepping around it because
Yeah, I got
it's-
enough movement. I got 40 feet, so I'm good. All right.
Alrighty. End of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that, the bone golem, which was rushing upstairs, actually, like when the upstairs fell silent, it too, it stopped its rush. And I'm gonna roll some.
Don't tell me this thing's gonna explode too.
Alrighty. You see it start to vibrate and you
Don't.
hear, "Mom, Dad," like dozens of small voices coming from the skulls. "Mom, Dad," like it's moving faster and faster as they're looking around, and then all of them at once look towards you. Vasilla, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please, as suddenly like all their voices strike you at once. Vasilla, roll me 2d100s, please.
2d1. Oh fuck, man. Do I have any fate? What I have? I mean, I have 8 point of inspiration. I could use that. I would like to burn my last point of inspiration, so I don't fucking. Okay.
So you'd like to reroll?
I would like to reroll. Come
Alright,
on.
reroll.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm gonna do this for a second. Okay, no
There
problem.
we go.
Priscilla, you plug your ears and harden your heart in the last moment, and you manage to roll the effect. I think, guys, this would be a pretty good moment. My mom just walked in. I'd like to say hi and have a quick chat with her. Let's see, I believe it was. Let's see, just handsome little fella's turn, and that was over until this doing a thing. In the meantime, okay, I remember what her initiative was now. It was 25 because she was pretending to be starred. So she's doing her
It's a
thing.
great bluff when you think about it.
Octavio, like you see Octavio pull out a cylinder from his code. Vasilla, that you can roll me a nature or history check to see what it was about. As he hobbles his way over the table, over this side of the table.
Yeah. One of those. It's like World War II, like army issued pellets of coke to take when you're on the field. Like for like with the World War II shit's crazy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. I rolled a 14.
History, 14. This is gnomish black powder. Incredibly volatile, incredibly dangerous explosive material.
Never.
Probably some of it was used in that pineapple that I think Varys is still holding on to.
I gotta tell Varys.
And you
What
see
was the
him
pineapple?
like you do the
The
one with the
pineapple.
stake on it that.
Oh yeah,
he's
that's
telling you,
right.
like, stab it
I
into
did saw
Strahd.
it.
Yeah.
It was like a bomb thing. Yeah, I remember.
Hey, that's awesome. Like a grenade strapped to a stake to kill a vampire.
Salvio will put his head. So like you feel his like his hands like fall on your shoulder, and twist you around. Look, Lash. This is a fucking dragon that we're facing, and I wasn't prepared for one. I'm going to fucking die. I'm gonna feed myself to it with this explosive here, blowing up from the inside. Kind of like try to lock it off. Like you realize because Morden kind of didn't know him. He probably like wasn't like attuned to whatever
So
like a brain
Priscilla
thing.
heard it, right?
Yeah, Vasilla is. So Cassilla's like, "What are you?" And he's like, he turns off the socket. Like he turns off the socket and presses it hard into your hand.
See,
If you ever get to the outside, you take this.
Wait. She like lets out like she's in bird form right now, so there's a bit of like her voice cracks into birds like squawk for a second. So that's a wizard. He's our friend. Don't that dragon's helping us. Don't. You're fine. You're fine. Let's go upstairs.
Oh boy! Oh, it's
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
fuck.
Yeah, kill that thing.
He takes off his glasses, like pinches his nose. Oh, I fucking hate wizards.
As he's like doing this, Vasilla's like blocking a few stray shots from like.
At least I don't have to blow myself up.
Yeah, no, we like having you around. Please don't do that. Let's kill this thing.
As you say that, like fucking aims, and he'll actually use special powder on this one. That's just 3, the 2d12.
So fun.
That is 33 points of hunter. Now, normally bony enemies are very resistant to piercing damage, but you hear like the sound like as like these things prop into Mr. Sculling Man over here. 33, and as it staggers, he's going to kind of like limp past you, and like try to chip it with his cane. That's gonna be an acrobatics check. That's 22 versus a. Let's see, it's gonna be 20 plus 2. That's a 16, and this fella's now prone. Put these poor bastards out of their misery, Lash. As you guys can see, I remembered his accent, like, after he was done that whole spiel. Alright. This thing is now tripped, and actually it is also bloodied. Oh no. You are up.
Boop. I reveal my eye and cast see invisibility.
You do have some incredible perception. But the hag is not in your direct line of sight.
Indeed.
How do you know which way he's looking?
Because I can see what would be in his field of view, so and I know where she is.
Oh,
so-
I see. Okay.
Because you're the DM doesn't mean you know everything. Well, come on, man.
Right up
You walk up to.
past Mordekainen. Looking quite handsome there.
As you like approach him, like your long white hair kind of like stands up from the static electricity, giving you kind of like an Einstein look. in your mind you hear, "Oh, I'm sure, I'm quite certain this would be but a mere cantrip for you, my young friend. You have great talent, and I do look forward to seeing it bloom." And,
By him to side. The hag.
he helpfully lifts his tail up to allow you to pass beneath it.
You see this hag on ethereal.
And it's Makama. I suspected as much. But you can't get away from me. Let me see, he's going to make a little arcana check, and he's going to say, "When hags, especially not hags, escape into the escape into the immaterial, then they will they will try to recuperate. She is probably looking for a safe place to down all her potions, but she knows that it's not here because this is where we are focusing all of our attentions. I suggest that you check that little cabin behind us. If I were her, and I am thankful I'm not, the smart thing to do would be to go where I would think my enemies would think that no more enemies remain."
Perfect.
Alan, you are free to follow his advice, or
I love this guy.
Well, I'm out of move and I cast my spells.
Hopefully he doesn't blow himself up too.
No problemo. Now, let me just check something. You don't see her on this edge, but on this edge of the cabin. But there you go. Tarmingen, you, my friend, are up.
All right. I've been doing math trying to figure this out. I figure there's probably 5. You said this windmill's 50 feet.
About 50 feet, aye.
All right. So figure I'm probably 5 feet on the inside, at least from the top. So I'm trying to figure out the distance to the second floor below me. It should be right about 30 feet, right?
You are technically on the 4th floor. So 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So you're on the 4th floor. You're at the very tippy top. So you are probably about, like, I guess 40 feet, 43 feet above ground
And the
level.
and the first floor is at least 10 feet up, right?
Yeah,
So that
something.
means-
Well,
So that means that the floor is
first floor
about
and the second
33
floor are the
feet. So
highest.
yeah. I mean, I might come up 2 feet above the ground if I go down there.
Yeah, exactly.
I look at that cage, and I'm going to bamf right down to it.
So this is what you would see, like looking down from the hatch.
Right. So
You
yeah,
would see like the hole where the cage was. So are you bamfing down all the way to?
I want to go right inside the cage with Loretta if there's enough room.
I think you have. I think Misty Step will just about get you.
Yeah, it should just be.
With-
Even if
sorry,
I don't
sorry,
land,
say
in,
into the
it
cage-
can,
into
if I
the
can't
cage
do it,
with Loretta?
if I can, yes.
I'm gonna say
Your
no.
call.
The cage
Okay, no
itself
problem.
is too tight for that. You wouldn't really have anywhere to stand.
Okay, no problem.
but-
Then yeah, just where you put me, right outside.
Yeah, like you'd be right in front of the cage. So there you go.
Okay. And I take one step. Crows flying around. Ptarmigan falls right back to his instincts. He says a prayer and he just reaches out and he will spend a fate point to do it.
Okay.
Where is it?
Now, yeah, I'll let you finish it and I'll ask
Yeah,
you a question.
yeah, because what I want to do is I just want to pick pocket, knowing instinctively where people keep the most sacred thing they carry, most valuable thing, and I'm going to try to take that stone off of her.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You want to spend your fate point to try to find and steal it at the same turn, right?
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. because this is essentially like one of the legendary monsters around here. This is still going. I'm not gonna say no, but I will say, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand,
Okay.
just for funsies. And my second
Absolutely.
question is, do you remember which floor you were on when you cast this spell?
What do you mean?
When you cast your Raven Swarm?
Oh, it stays centered on me. So it went up to the ceiling
It
with me
stays
and came back
centered
down.
on you, but
Yeah.
of course. But when you cast it, you at the time of casting, you choose creatures you can see to.
Right. Loretta would be, yeah, I would have seen Loretta. She was on there when I cast it. She was on the floor with me. Fisk,
Okay,
no,
that's
but
what I was
Loretta
asking.
definly, yeah. I would not have included her in
Okay,
its
yeah.
effect.
Because
Yeah,
I remembered.
I thought
Fisk
about
was-
that. Yeah,
okay,
because Fisk took damage because I didn't know
No-
he was there.
No
So yeah,
problem.
absolutely.
No problem.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh! Where's
I
the
will
fate
spend
po-
an, I will spend my inspiration point to re-roll that.
Go ahead.
Everyone,
Wow.
give him your power.
I will say,
Give
I
your
will
power,
say, even with the
everyone.
net one, I would have given you something.
Wow.
See, wow, 1 and a 2.
Okay. No, no,
Do
no.
we have any
it's,
more
so-
fate points? All right, everyone, check your inventory.
Well, oh no. We don't. Okay, so the thing is, because essentially it's like, okay, so Tamajan, you reach your hand forward and you almost close your eyes. You pray through the Raven Queen, and you spend a fate point to I will say, you skip, making it you instantly know, like, where it is she keeps it. You know, like she's covered like all these flowing ranks and flowing things where, you know, and usually it would take you an action, like a turn to at least like try to find like perception check and forget about investigation, but just close your eyes and just the stone. These things are objects of such incredible evil. Like even if it's not something that you as a paladin have come far enough to really taste yet, you pray upon the Raven Queen to increase that sensitivity for you, and you reach forward and you can sense it. She has it imbued into one of her teeth. You realize it quite literally is one of, look, it's her bottom incisor. It's a bottom right incisor. Clever disguise, incredibly clever. Enemy hags would not think to search their enemy. Anyone wouldn't think to search there. Over Tamajan, as your hand kind of like reaches out for it, you swipe as the Raven Queen kind of shuts her boarding as she almost bites your hand off. You tear something off her. Instead, in your hand, you're holding a strange amulet with what looks to be a shrunken head. As the shrunken head, as you kind of like look at it, like the shrunken head opens its eyes and you lock eyes with it, and it goes. "Ah!"
Well, I can't hear it because we're in silence, right?
And it goes.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm just gonna throw it over my shoulder.
Thunk, it lands in the gears of the windmill, where it kind of like crunch. Those of you who know who Marco from Attack on Titan is, kind of like that.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, that's my action.
Tamajan, she's looking incredibly angry right now. Holy fuck.
Well, Ptarmigan's looking right back at her, just angry too. He's right in her face, and he's staying there.
Hey, can I get a quick reminder for the silence? How did that happen?
Fist
I
cast.
cast-
It was
I
cast
casted.
by Fisk. Yeah.
Does that follow
will
you,
make-
or is it like?
On a point.
It's centered on where we're at.
God, okay.
Right now that
it's
like you
just
guys,
Filling
you
this
guys
room
heard
right
like
now.
a lot of noise and crashing before. There's like complete silence on the second floor. And actually, she will use a legendary action because that was significant enough. And Tamajan, she will attempt, like, to quite literally claw your throat out. This, my friend, will be a D20 plus 11. That is a
All right.
26. All right. That is 2d10 of. Oh my goodness. That is 2d10 of slashing damage and
Damn.
2d10 of poison damage. And so I
Alright,
believe that is 32 points. And Talmudin, are you concentrating on anything? I believe you are.
Is Raven Swarm concentration? Let me check.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, okay.
yes.
All right, yeah. So, yeah.
So,
Uncanny dodge.
Constituty 40.
So that's.
Then
Does that
Canny
have.
dodge will
yeah.
32, 15, 6 to 16, I think. Yes.
Okay. And. Okay. And you need a constitution saving throw for the that?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
do you have advantage at
Sorry,
all?
Talmudin.
Mage, what was it, Warcaster?
Nope, nothing like that. I do have +2 because of warding bond, I think, but that's about
Any aura protection?
it.
Not from anybody around him.
Nope. That's it.
No, he's not a high enough level paladin. His main class is rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was legendary action. That was yeah. She is pissed, but Monsieur Fisk has made it quite difficult. So she's going to calculate something as I bag of tricks. Oh,
Well, man's going ham on the.
1 second. Alright, sorry, what's it called? Okay, Where's your friggin'... Ugh. One moment, guys. Okay, is this a verbal spell? It is a verbal spell. Let me see. Is this a verbal spell? It is a verbal spell.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I think there's only like 12 spells in the game that are just submit.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think, yeah, she doesn't want to, so but she'll dip into her bag. And let's see.
Funny enough, one of them is counterspell.
She looks angry, but she's going to. You see her like reach into her robes, and she'll. You'll see like it looks like what to you it looks like a small black and purple egg, with like these shiny little golden things, like specks in it, and she's going to. Toss it right into the middle of the thing here. As the egg smashes on the floor, like you see, like actual absolute darkness emerges from it, and it starts to swirl and swirl and swirl, and you guys see like the dust in the air like starts to draw in as well. And actually, speaking of the dust in the air, I did forget to do a layer action, so I'll do that in a bit. But the dust begins to swirl, and get Fisk and Tomagen, you guys feel like there's intense winds drawing you in. I need you guys to give me strength saving throws, please.
Boys, oh,
Oh my goodness,
oh man,
guys!
boys. Oh no. Okay.
One of those nights.
It is.
This is going to be one of those nights.
Yeah, you get smacked. Yeah, the two of you get drawn to the location where the eggs smash, and you guys feel like this incredible force, like quite literally crushing the two of you like together. That's gonna be. 1 second. That was 28 damage. That got rolled into the GM by accident. It happens. And yeah, that is 28 force damage. And the two of you are prone. Okay, I need a concentration saving throw, please, for Fisk.
The fuck?
The silence drops. As soon as it drops, like you guys can hear. You will pay for what you've done to Anjuli. Shrunken heads of knowledge don't come cheap, you know. But I think I have two candidates right here! Ferris, you're up.
Okay, can I get around the left side, my left side, the west side of the dragon? Can I get through there?
Yes, the dragon is considered an ally.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 5, 10,
Yes, yeah, it's gonna like water, it stinks of ozone.
20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to, man, I don't have action surge anymore. I'm going to honor him. Are you heading toward that shed?
I think she might be in there.
Okay, then I will use my action to move another 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go in here. And then,
Yes. Yeah.
okay, was there something else?
No, just want to. Basically, the shack looks pretty much the same as you guys left it, as far as you remember.
Okay. And then I'm going to that was my, if I used it, if I move double movement to use my action, how does that work?
So you can use your movement to move like 30, 35 feet, I think you have.
30.
And then if you want to move again, then that would be using your main action to dash.
Okay, yeah. And so that will end my turn.
No problem. Going back to that layer action that I forgot to make.
And actually, I'm sorry. I would actually prefer to be. I would prefer. Well, can he see through the door? If like, is that? I don't know how vision works.
You are slightly, essentially.
It doesn't
in
matter.
the
She
name
can move
of-
through anything. I'm good. I'll stay
Yeah,
right here.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Right. So, let me see. The walls of the windmill begin to warp and change, melting around you as if in some kind of wild nightmare. Faces and voices of forgotten friends and family seem to leer at you from the walls. Let me see. Vasilla, Fisk, no, Vasilla and Vasilla, Fisk, and Talmagen. I'd like you guys to make me wisdom saving throws. please. $14, 17,
I'm
And
going to use
12.
a D10 for that to bump that to 21.
No problem. Vasil, how many spiritual dice do you have left?
I have 3 left.
Excellent. Okay, Vasila, you pass. Tamajan, you pass. And I'm afraid, Fisk, that you fail. The voices and faces of your friends from the village of Emberstone, the one that you've seen so cruelly brought to mocking the life, only very recently, back at the Ember Temple, seem to coat the edges of your vision, coat the walls themselves, like crying, laughing, mocking you, begging for you to help them, screaming. It's all too much for you, Fisk. Fisk, for the next 2 turns, you wanted the effect of. Sorry, not that. Okay, I see that. So, Fisk, on your next turn, you are under the effect of confusion. You'll have to roll a d10 and see how you act. Let's see. You see the blue dragon, aka Mordenkainen, poke its head in, like. Any
Holy shit!
hags on this floor?
Nope! Just that thing.
It snatches it up in its jaws and you see it like fling it like beyond the tree line, disappearing from view.
Like over the horizon. It just
Children's skeletons are blasting off again.
Holy shit!
And with that, extracting its claws, it's going to start clambering onto the windmill, which is surprisingly holding up. Like, and you realize the windmill is probably some type of almost wizard tower, or at least equivalent to it as far as hags go. And Mordenkainen is going to try to start clambering up the floor and see if he can't make if he can make any more rolls.
What
Go
the
to, like you the second. Let me see. Where would he think? On the second floor, because he's smart enough to realize something was going on there with the silencer. Like there's a massive smash on the wall that both of you guys hear as the windmill shakes. Let me see. Oh, I forgot to change that, unfortunately. That is a. Oh, yeah. Claw. Plus 12 and 2d6 plus 7. Okay. Okay, the stone of the windmill seems more studied than thought, but as he claws at it, trying to get purchase, trying to make a hole, trying to make do anything. Okay, let me see. Alrighty. On him, you see her sneaking past Varys, the ethereal plane, and as she leaves, like she kind of like locks eyes with you, realizes. Charges to you. And she won't charge to you. And you'll see her, and she kind of like wave like that as she drinks a potion and grows like these fleshy hand-shaped wings. She's now 40 feet up. Okay. Fisk, you are up. Alright, that is a 1. Let's see what the confusion table says. You use all of your movement to move in a random direction to determine the direction. Roll the d8, and you don't take an action this turn. So roll me a d8, please. 5. Never eat, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fisk, you move directly down south as you're like, ah, fuck, like you're trying to get away from the screaming voices that are everywhere. Like you try to find a corner and collapse in it. You like kind of like dig yourself under the floorboard, like it, because you can use half this movement to stand up if you wish, or you can have Fisk crawl, as you choose.
I'd probably stand. Stay prone. So that's 45 feet of movement.
This is combined with the pain from the racking pain that you're still under. I actually need to. Let me see. Actually, no, that would have ended. You're no longer under that effect of that. But no, this is driving you crazy.
So just straight down.
Yeah, straight down.
That's my turn.
Like make it stop. Like you hear Javier and like and Tilda. Fuck, I always forget her name.
Meredith.
There's too many Meredith. Thank you. Sorry, it's Elden Ring problem. Too many M names. Trying to, like knock you out of it, but like their voices just added to the cacophony of guilt that you find yourself in. Okay.
And the poison would have ended.
Oh, right. Thank you. The poison. Forgot to roll for that.
Nope.
That is 7 points of poison damage on you.
Wait.
But
Poisoned as in the
Did you
condition?
you it's both. Like some poisons also inflict like damage as part of the condition.
Okay.
Did you succeed? Did you roll me a con save there for the? Okay, 11. I don't think will pass. I'm afraid. If that's what it was for.
So
You're no
poison.
longer confused. You're at the beginning of your next turn. You're no longer confused, but you are still poisoned. Let me see here. You guys all hear like would Fisk scream at all? By the way.
You hear that like painful. It's like when a cat is getting physically hurt. That meowling, just screech.
Oh, I know. I regret asking.
You did this, Daniel.
Think about my cat. I know. Not so bad. Well, I guess I'll put a stop to it. The bone golem approaches you. Its own gibbering mouth starts screeching with the voices of devoured children joining in with yours, Fisk. Like Tamajan and everybody else, like to you guys, like this sounds like an absolutely insane amount of noise. And truly worrying, Fisk is in genuine, like, is more pain you've ever heard him in. And it's going to attempt to. It's going to bring its arms down and try to clobber your head in. It's a d20 plus 8. That's a 16 plus 8. That is 24, Fisk. Which I believe will hit.
Healed.
Oh. Shield. Also, wasn't the... Look at the token there. Isn't that the one that got cast out?
No, it's the other one. There were two.
Okay.
Let's see. With shield your AC is what? I guess it'll try just in case it rolls, but it's not that much. So that's 15 plus 8 will not penetrate your shield. No, 16 plus 8 did not. Yeah.
AC is 26 with
Yes,
shield up.
sir. Priscilla.
Well, I'm gonna.
Actually, yeah. Go ahead.
She's gonna like. Last 6 seconds. All right. Door opens. Dragon. Talks. Big bassy voice. She gets a whiffle of electrified dragon breath. Grabs the golem. Goes off in the fucking horizon. Starts climbing up. She's gonna go upstairs. 5 and 10.
I'll drag you to the next floor. So a strange sight greets your eyes. You see this young woman who I don't think you've ever met, and she seems to be covered like in these rags and bones and teeth, and like almost like half. But like you see her hands. Do you know who Lady Deathstrike is from X-Men?
Nope.
Like her hands are kind of like that, like the claws of the other night hags, but her face is shelled out of almost like a 12-year-old girl, but like partially transformed, kind of like halfway in the transformation between that and a hag. She looks at you with terrified eyes as she tries to like just hide the world from herself from the world and the world from her. You see a hag. This one, not as large as the rest, but in a way, she's much more imposing. The staff and there are bells on it are jingling slightly as the skulls of children rattle around on her belt and Brog. She grins as she sees you. I can a connection to the wild realms. This one will peel nicely. As far as you can tell, she doesn't still seem to feel threatened. She's more angry than threatened. And as far as you can tell, she's not really hurting.
Soul's gonna walk up.
As you walk up Vasilla, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Curse you. 19.
19. Succeed. Vasilla, one of the, like, she jingles a bell, like, tilting her staff to the side, and as you walk up, like, the tile beneath your foot, like, grows teeth and tries to snap, and you're like, ah, and you jump off it in the last second.
Oh, now you're gonna regret this.
Just saying hello, dearie. Why don't you the Sunblade?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All
There's a
right.
slasher, like.
All right, and there we go. 1, 2.
What's the effect you're under that giving you? I forget. I'm sorry. Guardian of
it's-
Nature, right?
Guardian of Nature. It's the advantage on strength attacks and a D6 on force damage on attacks.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is
And-
concentration.
It is.
But I
And
don't think you have taken damage yet.
I have,
Or if
and
you did,
that
you
was the
failed
con
passing your
save
saves.
earlier. Yeah, I rolled 27.
That's
I'm
right.
good.
That's right. Okay. No problemo.
So that is.
No. I see the concentration symbol on you. Okay, Vasily. No.
Oh,
That was, let me see.
I did 5 instead of 4.
24, 28, 25. Yeah, she'll actually, after this first one, she'll she'll take a small frog like from her like from a pouch, and it will inflate, and like as you start smashing it, like the blade will kind of smack, like the blade will still hit, but it hits all it, like every time like you try to hit her, the frog maneuvers itself to kind of like inflate in that way. It's kind of like Luffy's like balloon, gum balloon, so it absorbs the rest of the damage. And you see like she did take the first one though, which was 13, I believe, or was it 16? It's 13.
Okay, all right. So if she's pulling this thing out to block, all right. I guess I got gung ho with the action surge part. So first time it hits, second time she blocks to it. She blocks the thing with this frog deliberately, right? This doesn't. This doesn't seem like.
Actually, sorry, I'm realizing. That's a fucking 28. The 28 will hit also,
Okay.
but the other attacks will not.
Okay, so if the 28 will hit, then I think she would attempt the action surge. Out of fairness, she would have tried the action surge again. So, because if the 28 didn't hit, it's like, oh, I can't hit this. She might have tried something else with the action surge, but that's fair. Okay, so it's gonna be the 3 and it's gonna be the 4 and the 10, the 3 and the 10. So that's gonna be 27 damage. 20 of it's gonna be radiant. It's on
No problem. And you see the frog, like, kind of like, the frog doesn't seem to be injured, but like its eyes kind of fill like with radiant light the more you hit it.
This poor guy. What's his frog's business?
So that's what, 21 plus 15 that hit the frog, I think, right? Yes.
Yeah.
And with that, she kind of like she'll let the frog hit the floor, and she'll like toss the frog behind you, kind of. As a legendary action, she'll do that, and the frog explodes. I need dexterity saving throws from Vasilla and Tarmogen, please.
Oh, my bad, guys.
Ooh, nicely done, Tom.
Nice.
No damage
fine.
on that, I believe.
I'm not hurt from this. Oh, no, that's nice.
And Vasilla, do you have evasion or anything of the kind?
No.
All right, in that case, 15 plus 21 is 36. Divide by 2 is 15
18.
plus 2
18.
is 18. Thank you. Vasilla, you take 18 radiant damage.
Ow. Oh, it's the damage I did. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the frog pops, like she throws the frog like behind you on this part of the windmill, and it pops and like whack. Actually,
Am I able
and-
to deflect that at all? Hold on. I gotta check
Alright.
something here real quick. I think the parry maneuver is only melee attacks. Okay. Imagine batting this thing back at her.
that would be pretty fucking funny. And if you want to
That
spend
would be
something to
great.
do it, that would allow it.
I guess the closest thing is the parry maneuver, but that's for melee attacks. You said she threw it to the side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still take it.
All right. Layer action.
I got concentration, so we're good.
Let me see. The windmill starts shifting and weaving. The air is filling with flour that's almost as thick as the mist that Barovia is known for. All of you begin to feel the flour like starting to stick to you, and you feel quite strange. I need you guys to give me Constitution saving throws, and oh god.
All right. So who's gonna be busting out the produce flame and blowing this whole joint up? Come on, save. Come on, so. I miss my rage.
Now I'm burning inspiration. Yes. Cripes. right. Wow.
Walked in, the game really said, "Hold your horses" to us today. How much fucking gesturing he's doing.
Okay.
Just turned your webcam off.
What?
You just turned your webcam off.
No, I just. Oh, that's weird. I thought. Sorry, I thought I clicked it to turn it back on.
No, we saw you.
Oh, the whole mime act.
No. Yeah, sorry. I'll tell you guys later.
Yeah.
Alright. Constitution saving throws. Okay. Tom, you fail, and Tom, you fail again. That's weird.
Yeah, burned inspiration for that one.
Alright,
Like, really?
so Tom and Vasilla fail. And it doesn't look like anybody else inside does either. So Tom and Vasilla, you guys switch places.
What? You switch
You guys
places?
switch places? Yes.
Oh
No, no. As in physically, like Tom, where you were, Vasilla now is.
Yeah,
Vasilla, you are.
Oh, that's where our new place is. Okay.
I swear, I'm gonna set 5 feet and
Yes.
step into a new goddamn trap, though.
And let me see. Vasilla. Right, there we go. Okay. Now it's Octavio's turn. Octavio will follow you upstairs.
Come on, Ricky.
Rick.
Looks up. Looks at Loretta. Looks at Morgue-antha. Looks at the party. He hesitates and he looks for a moment like he'll aim his gun at Loretta. And he'll move it, and you'll see he'll kind of stick a what should we call it? What seems to be like a not a scroll. What's a like a like a banneret, like a little thing, like on the top of his barrel, and kiss it.
Saying that.
There's like this time when he shoots at the same like wow 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 quality to this shot, as if it wasn't quite the normal kind, and as it strikes like Morgue-antha, 28 will still hit her past the thing. As it strikes Morgue-antha, she's going to make me a sin throw. And she fails. Okay. Morgue-antha screams as she immediately catches fire. Black flames licking her body.
Oh.
These remind you of the black flames used by Isaac and Sue. She immediately takes an additional 15 fire damage, and that is go. Octavio looks grim. He shouts, "Finish it!" Honor him. You are up.
Alrighty.
You can see her in the air. She's in the air. Over here, 40 feet in the air. 15 feet away from you, 40 feet in the air.
Alright. I'll stare up at her.
She seems, I will say, she seems to be like going after Mordenkainen, and you really, really don't like that idea. I'll place Mordenkainen over here so you can see him.
Make that gesture with my hands. I clasped a little wall of force around her.
Alright. Very nice. Because it is invisible, she... Let me see. Oh, jeez. You can't hear her through the ethereal plane, but she does give you a very rude gesture that essentially means when you are a soul coin, I will use you to warm my ass.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Very good, honor him.
I tell Mordenkainen, I've surrounded her in a wall of force. She's about 40 feet up. I'm not sure if you can see her or not. Let's leave her there and finish it inside.
Like, right? Returns. Do let me know. Do let me know if she gets out of it. While I detest the taste of hag flesh, I'll crunch her down. Tamajan, let me see. You... actually, there's going to be a legendary action. She's not going to waste the fact that you're born in front of her, and she's going to smack you. Really, really fucking hard.
Okay.
It's a d20 with advantage. That's a 31. I do believe that beats your AC.
31? Yep.
Okay, that's gonna be, let's see, it's gonna be 2d10. It's gonna be 2d10 plus 4 plus 2d10 plus 2d6. And there we go. 14 plus 10 plus 4, that's 18. 28. I do believe you're down, Tom.
I can uncanny dodge it to half that.
28, that will be a 14, no problem.
Tarmagen looks bad. Let's just say that.
Very, very bad.
Yeah.
Tom, give me a quick con save. See if you get poisoned.
Oh,
You're
God
poisoned.
damn it.
Which means that at the beginning of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. At the beginning of your turn, Tom, you take 1 point of damage.
Are you kidding me?
Gentlemen, for context, Tomagen had 2 points of HP at the beginning of his turn.
That's astounding.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I'll take it.
Tomagen, the hand of the Raven Queen is quite literally clutching can feel it clutching around your heart, protecting you.
Feels like an inspiration point to me.
Yeah,
Mhm,
that's that,
mhm.
that those points are coming back to me in a different way.
I'm taking an inspiration point. Thank you very much.
The Raven Queen works in mysterious ways.
No, it's fair enough, Adam. Fair enough. Go
Um,
ahead.
all right. He's dumping everything right in her face with the Mother Sorrow.
Ending up, I assume.
And I'm going to use Elven Accuracy just to fish it. So,
Fish it.
there we go.
14.
Ooh, there
I
it
hate-
There it
is.
is.
Okay,
There
one
it
second.
is.
1 second. I hate to say it,
What?
but doesn't Elven Accuracy only trigger when you have advantage on an attack?
I do have advantage. Loretta's within 5 feet. Doesn't that? Oh, no.
Loretta's in the
Flanking.
cage.
Ah, that's flanking.
Yeah.
I have
And
movement.
she's in the
Could I have
cage.
just done that?
Loretta's-
Could I just do that?
You could, but Loretta is currently not threatening her because she's in the cages, and this is why she doesn't have a
Gotcha.
turn order, because she's basically like helpless in the cage.
Okay.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a 10 anyways. You don't use your Elven Accuracy.
But yeah, I missed it.
Yeah.
14. So that was a waste. Bonus action. Disengage.
You might want to stand up from Poet.
Yeah, that's half my movement. And
I will say probably as part of it, she would like she'll even like take away your poison because she's like, "Fucking get it together." Disengage.
and that'll give you
Tarmogen,
there,
like,
and that's
has
it.
like this
Yeah.
horrific claw mark like right on his back, Vasilla, where she practically was trying to open him like a can of fish.
Don't show Cynthia.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I'm not doing
Alrighty.
that. Hold on. I stopped there instead. Let's run up to the bone golem. Wow.
Yay, Bone Golem! Now we can be friends. Morgue-antha is going to, let me see, legendary action. She's going to try to put out the flames, and she'll fail. Okay. No, she'll have to use her turn, I guess. What? No. No. In that case, in the beginning of her turn, she'll use her legendary. She'll roll, and 20. She didn't need to burn a legendary resistance. However, she still gets burned for 2d10 of irresistible damage, which is 7. And the flames die out. But she did waste a natural 20 on that. She did waste a crit on that. Come. Let Nanny put you to sleep, dears. You fought for so long. You look so tired. Wouldn't you like to just close your eyes and drift away? And with that, I'm going to roll 5d8, 2d8, so that's 7. She's going to roll. Let's see, 6 and 4. That is 46 points. Vasilla, what is your HP at the moment?
On a skill from 1 out of 24, I feel like a solid 73.
That's okay. She was aiming for Fisk and Tarmogen. Fisk and Tarmogen, the two of you fall asleep. Actually, Tarmogen, you do not. Tarmogen, you are immune to effects that would magically put you to sleep.
Holy shit.
Because you are a half-elf. Be honest with me, is this one of the first times this has ever come up for any of you as an elf? I feel like it never comes up.
First time I've ever seen it in the game.
Can't hear you, Chris.
Ptarmigan has been subject to almost no charms the entire campaign. This is maybe the second time.
No, this
It's
is
weird.
not a charm. This is a sleep spell.
Or yeah, but I mean that that kind of magic just doesn't get used against him to begin with. So, but yeah, he's immune.
as him as like a character, been like, oh right, I'm a half elf.
There is an advantage to being from out of this land. Maybe Morgue-antha isn't super familiar with half elves.
What other immunities do full elves have that I had forgotten about on this entire campaign?
I think they're the same thing.
Resistance to charm. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Half elves
Yeah.
are kind of like the poster boys of the game. Bears, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move out to right here. I can't see just because of Roll20. Are there any? Well, first I'm gonna ask the dragon. No, I'm not. Are there any windows up at the top of the very top of this tower?
So the
that have
windmill.
been-
So the windmill doesn't have any windows, but there is an opening where the windmill blades themselves, like the mechanism, like exits at the very top of the tower. This is how Fisk and also I believe Ptarmigan.
Could I see it from my vantage point, or would I need to move over a little bit more?
No, you
Because
can
the-
see it like from the bottom, but you would have to like get up there somehow.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out my last black arrow, kiss it, and say, "Do me right," and shoot it. And it's a teleport arrow, and I'm going to shoot it up through the window into the building.
Right.
This is the last one of my 5.
You teleport yourself into, like, you see a very frightened looking Nico at you, the winged monkey of our good friend Donovan. You see where the trap door was smashed to bits, and from there you can look down to the hole that's been made in the 3rd floor, where like it's kind of like their living quarters, down to the 2nd floor where Morgue-antha is, or Loretta is in a cage, and it's really filled with flour and dust. It's hard to see exactly what's going on there,
Okay.
but you can definitely smell blood, and you can
Is
hear
it-
Fisk screaming.
Is there a way? Is there like a? So this is just a hole going. This is the. By the way, I haven't seen the map. This whole I haven't seen any of this since we really started, so I'm not familiar with any of this.
No worries, I'll copy yours so I'll show you basically what you see from here, and at this point what you see through this hole is you can see like the top of a cage and there's someone inside it, but like there's too much flour and dust, like it's thick as hell to
Okay, but I can jump down. I'd like to jump.
You could. Oh, you'd like to jump down?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be. Let me think. Flash forward. Second floor.
So I used 5 feet of movement to come outside to see the thing. I'll keep it
Yeah,
track.
no. I'm just thinking. That's 2. That's 13, 14, 15, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's call it 20. So that's a 30-foot drop that you find yourself falling down.
Oh, there's a drop to the next
and
floor.
You land on top of a cage. Let me see, 30. That's
Hi, bears.
5d6. Like guys, as various you like, you land right on top of the cage. Loretta screams, startled, and your opponent. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, my friend.
Okay.
She looks at you like with that, where they're like, you see her hands are like these deformed claws, but her face is still that of an innocent child, like covered with black tears.
Okay.
She is terrified.
What level is this that I'm on now?
You believe you're on the 2nd level.
Okay. And this is the hag next to me?
No. Yes.
What's the thing next to me? What when I'm looking at it? What do I do?
I'll
have-
make the token bigger. It's you see this hag
Okay,
that's slightly
I got it.
shorter than the others, but definitely looks a lot like feels a lot more intimidating in
Okay.
your heart. And speaking of intimidating in your heart, she's going to do a little some.
Mid-turn?
Morgue-antha is going to. Oh, sorry, my apologies.
Yeah. Okay. So how far down? I'd like to jump off the cage.
Real quick, Varys, I'm seeing here that you're focusing on a spell. What spell is it?
That is protection from good and evil.
I would like a con save, please, to maintain concentration. You did take 17 points of damage.
Come on, baby.
That makes it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got a good bonus there. Okay. And then I would like to move to right here. How far is that? That's not like 6-7 feet, something like that?
It's not enough to hurt you.
Okay.
But you basically just kind of like roll off the cage and like stand up prone. You're fairly sure you're bruised or maybe broke a rib. But now's not
Okay.
the time to think about it, as you stare right into the icy blues of this hag mother. And while you
Okay.
faced off against hags before, this is giving you an entirely different vibe. This is the witch from little kids' stories that parents tell. This is the one who eats children. This is who they're talking about. This is
Okay.
Nanny Morgue-antha.
The good news is that Varys really doesn't have no idea. It's just a monster and he's out to kill it. So he's just going to try whatever he can try, and he's going to hit it with his with Sangar's horn.
14 will not hit, but 27 will.
Okay.
Little
And-
thick spittle.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I could hit 2 creatures up to 5 feet with that. Okay. And then I'm going to. I've already used my bonus action to do the arrow. I'm going to. Can I throw an object that's not to a teammate or no?
No. Using an object, a small object quickly
A bonus
yourself
action.
is usually an object, a free action.
Okay.
Potion, something that's like a potion or something more substantial is usually a bonus. But like passing something to somebody is usually an action.
Okay. I'll use my second wind.
No problem. You shall have your bonus action.
Is that a 1D? Oh no, I don't. My bonus action was my arrow, so I'm done.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. With that, let's see, Mr. Blue Dragon would like an on the action, so Odenkainen will shut his eyes. Shut his dragon eyes and concentrate. Let me see. Honor him. And yeah, honor him, Tarmogen, and Varys, because you guys all use arcane magic. You guys immediately like feel the hairs on the small edge. Like honor him, like your eye starts to hurt and like peels open to look up. You see like this gigantic arcane circle begin to like manifest itself in the air, in and around the windmill, as it starts to spin faster and faster and faster. like you hear like the sound of like as the circle starts like to close in on the windmill, and like you see like throwing a cloud of stone dust up in the air. Those of you in the second floor suddenly get a gust of air as clearing the floor and improving your visibility as a massive as the top of the windmill starts to tilt and then slouch sideways as Mordenkainen literally sawed through the top of the windmill, through the half of the windmill.
Man, they'll let anyone in here.
Like you know that meme of what's his name, Goblin guy, not Jeff Bezos. What's his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Willem Dafoe. You know, look at that meme of Willem Dafoe like looking up like this. This is
Yeah,
Morgue-antha right now.
like the lighthouse.
Like this is Morgue-antha right now, looking at the her home literally being sawed in half. As you guys hear like, as the top half of the windmill crashes down, and you hear it like falling down the cliff, smashing to pieces, as the top half of the windmill is simply no more. She screams in indignation. Okay, and let me just fix the mappy map here. Okay, there we go. And let me see. I'm gonna say that she looks at it. Yeah, she looks the ethereal hag looks at the dragon, looks at the windmill, looks at you and Honorum, and in your mind you hear, I have had enough of this. I know when to turn tail. The windmill is yours. My mother is yours. The damned unicorn is yours. I want nothing more to do with this.
Take the Porsche.
And she will turn tail and she will fly off as fast as you fucking can in the opposite direction from the party. She just saw, like, yeah, like, this is like too much.
So
That was the hag that was outside.
That was the hag that was outside.
she's surrounded in a wall of force.
Yeah, she can't go
She
anywhere.
can't go
She's
anywhere.
surrounded in a wall of force. Well, I mean, she didn't know she's surrounded by a wall of force, so she just.
She says all of
just
it.
turns
tail and
She's doing like a bird.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I just smile.
Let me see. She'll attempt to dispel it, I guess, but let's see. Well, first, what level is it again? Is it
Doesn't
6th
work.
level? Or
No.
The spell doesn't work on it.
You can't dispel a wall of force.
No, let him
that's
try.
true.
Let him
You know what?
try.
Hold on. She well, no, because she hold on. She would know that she is a older hag.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you realize it's a wall of force, like like that does change things for her.
I will tell you, it requires.
Disintegrate? No,
Yes.
but I think no, but they do have Misty Step, so she will use Misty Step, but she will say the things she said, and she will still attempt to run away.
Can you Misty Step?
She will flee in a south. No, she will flee in a southwest direction. Like Fisk. You are no longer confused at the beginning of your turn.
It wasn't confusion.
Well, it was the thing.
Sleep.
layer action there. Sorry, that should be a 1d6, not a 2d6, so you take 1 point of damage at the beginning of your turn.
Oh,
I'm confused. What is that? That's the poison?
You are, yeah, you are still sleeping, or essentially like you're slowly dying from the poison, but like that was a very terrible roll. You are still
So-
sleeping.
if he takes damage, he wakes up.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say I take damage, then I wake up.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, that's how
not
sleep.
from this.
That's a sleep spell, specifically the sleep spell. So if the damage is at the beginning of his turn, he gets his turn now.
Yeah. Each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends.
Give me a second. Sorry, I'm reading her ability here because. Wait. That's stupid. You're stupid. Not you. I found this ability. I was like, oh, that's a really cool use of the sleep spell. Like, because you can use it at the same time as the poison, and then like they're dying of poison while they're sleeping. But that's
It's
you
to
know what?
present exactly that in a million other layers of cheese. If sleep was like an
I-
8th level spell or something crazy, it'd probably allow it, but
Yeah,
When
I
the
should have
DM
done
realizes he's not honoring.
Exactly. Well, I realized that 1,000 times over. Well, that'll teach me to read the abilities more properly. Okay. Fisk, it is your turn. You take, what, 7 points of damage? No, take 1 point of damage.
One of
and
damage.
Wake up. However, you are prone. Not that it really matters to someone like you.
So I'll just go ahead and take that back off because I'm gonna stand up and kind of like barely standing back up. I look around and I see Harm is in a really bad state. Eyes glow yellow, and I reach out a hand, and golden tendrils reach out to you, Tarm.
No! And she will counterspell your cures.
Jesus.
You don't get to break my home, to invade me, to kill, murder, assassinate my daughters, and live.
That's I cast it at a 2nd level.
Yeah, so counterspell automatically.
Automatically does it. Cool.
She's a bitch.
What did Dan? What did you say? Did she cast counterspell on that? Is that what just happened?
Uh-huh.
But
What a bitch!
I know, right?
Counterspell
I wish
against
it was a
wounds,
3rd level
that's so,
spell
that's
on it,
so
though.
evil. That's so
Yeah,
evil, though.
She wasted
She's
a 3rd
evil,
level spell to
yeah.
do it.
So evil.
She did. Absolutely, she did. That's right. Speaking
So-
of that, Fisk,
Um,
anything else?
Bonus action, Step of the Wind. And now that everybody else is up here, I'm gonna try to go this way and down the stairs, just to the bottom of the stairs, out of sight.
Okay. Let me drag you down. Over here, it should be. Hello, Honoré. Oh man. Yeah, the situation is looking kind of crazy over here. So she's going to make a. Let me see. legendary action, she's going to throw a bone dart right at good friend Monsieur Tamjin. That's going to be 20. Tamjin. Does that hit your AC?
Yeah.
That is a 4 plus 4 plus 2d6 of poison. So that is 8 plus 11. That is 19.
What's the 12?
19 halved is what, 9?
19 halved would be 9. So how much HP?
What
think
did
you're at
this
1
give me back?
HP.
I forgot what
11.
this gave
No,
me
we
back.
can't just spell.
Oh,
Yep.
yep. That's it. Term's down.
Town's down.
And that's gone. So, yeah.
Okay. Wait a second. Aren't you under the effect of
Boarding bond. That's not going to be enough to do it, I don't think.
does morning bond put you to 1? Go down to 0?
What's
Yeah.
the hyper
That's-
work?
It's like another aura.
Yeah,
Thing.
it spell ends.
The
if
first
it's
time I
over
dropped to
0
0,
hit points.
between times the. Oh, instead I will drop to 1. But I was at 1.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh,
so
no,
you're
so
just
that
still
means
at 1.
that you go down from 0 back up to 1.
Oh, so I have 1. So I'm still at 1. Okay.
You're good.
Holy crap.
It's so fucking clutch. As you she strikes you in the throat, like with it, and you and then you just kind of grip it and tear it out. You know that you are living on borrowed time right now, but holy fuck, is it feeling amazing to see the frustration and anger in her eyes. She's going, and she'll direct the bone golem to charge right at you.
Uh-oh.
Seeing as you're the most vulnerable target, that's 7 plus 8. That's
Holy shit.
7 plus 8 is 17.
Why do my rolls show up different? Get it.
That's 14 plus 4. So I think that. I'm sorry, Tamarjan. You do go down again, but at least at least the bone golem didn't get you with a fucking, hey, 2 failed death saves. Instead, you're just now beginning to be dying. Okay, Vasilla. Yeah, you see this bone golem kind of lurching over Tom, waiting to deliver the final blow.
So he is down right now?
He is actually down right now.
Okay.
Ah,
Got
shit.
it.
Where's Fisk on the map? Where do you go?
Fisk went downstairs.
He went he ran away, so he'll be back.
I'm gonna yell out. Tarm's down. Imagine there's more agency, so I don't not being really loud right now. I'm just gonna panic look between the bone golem, the hag, the golem again. Fuck. I guess she's gonna. All right. Well, I'm gonna kill this golem instead. $25 and 28.
25 and 28 will both hit. Absolutely handily hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got this. I am going to. What's this weird thing in the way here?
This is the part of the central mechanism of the windmill, or at least it was. Now it basically, the top of it, it's the high now. The pole that extended upwards into the top of the windmill is now the high spot, because everything else, because when the top half of the windmill broke off, it smash. It kind of like took that top half with it.
All right.
So now it's just gonna like smash broken and stop moving.
So I'm gonna burn a superiority dice. On the second attack, which I think does max damage on technically, because is this a aberration, fey fiend, or undead?
No, it is actually a construct.
What the fuck?
Though it does. Yes, I know.
All right. Well, let me roll this, and then superiority dice for the second attack. There we go.
17 and
Roll me. It can roll me a strength save.
That's gonna be a d20 plus 5.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, sorry.
What the fuck is this?
6 plus 11. Oh wait, that's still a long damage. Go. Yeah, it is badly injured right now. It is now bloodied.
Alright.
Some of the some of the jaws like start to like slacken on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that was her turn, basically.
Okay. Now that the windmills been damaged to this extent, there will be no more layer actions.
Oh, thank God.
Let's see. Octavio is going to he's going to shout at you, Varys. What are you waiting for? Use it already! Sorry. What are you waiting for? Use it already! And to accentuate his point, he's going to he's going to drink a potion himself, and then like unsheath his rapier from his cane. Take a shot. Move past you, Varys, and then he's going to stab Morgue-antha. That should have been a. That's not what it should have been. That should have been wrong. It should be a 1d8 plus 4. That is 8 and an additional 46. Ooh, that's a bad damage roll. Right. Oh, main damage is coming from that. Anyways. Okay. Honor it.
All right, I'm gonna head inside and climb up the stairs, the second floor.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You are at the top of the stairs, and this whole area is exposed to the outside.
Oh.
I move once more, and I look over at the golem, and I point my finger at him, and a ray of green flickers from my fingers.
Is that what I think it is?
Damn. God.
Save is 18 dex.
He's not even gonna bother. What was
Not
its
gonna
dex?
bother.
What was its dex, man?
You know what? +2. I'm just gonna roll for fun. Yeah, see? Yeah.
Once
The
it just
final
fucking
sigh,
windowed, like
with the final sigh, the skulls slacken as they begin, and then chatter, as they disintegrate into smithereens.
Right. With that, then I'll. Right, let's end this. Be the end of my turn.
Indeed. She will use 3 legendary actions and point a finger directly into your chest, Varys. Die! Varys, make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, do I get advantage on that?
Pull up protection.
From what?
Let me post a spell for you, because I got it on stack here. Let's see if this has anything to do.
No, not for a Constitution saving throw.
If this was an attack roll she was making, it would be disadvantaged, but she's forcing you to save.
I mean, it's a saving throw. I have an advantage at the last sentence. The target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect.
For
If you are
charmed,
charmed, frightened, or possessed,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
Constitution saving throw. She basically, and there's like this green energy, not green, sorry, this purple energy that explodes from her finger into your chest, and you take. She didn't have to use all 3 for this. Let's see, 78, 6, and 1. So plus 30. That is 63, 65. Whereas you take 60, you take half of 65. 65 how it is 32. Whereas you take 32 points of necrotic damage. As you could, you feel like this incredible cold, like painful cold spreading from where she touched you.
It's going to be a DC 18 concentration check for that with a con save.
Yes, please.
An 18 is his average for con rolls.
I mean, I took the damage. Is that it?
You got to roll another con, just for concentration.
For your
on
spell,
protection.
because you're
Yeah.
concentrating
Oh yeah,
on the
sorry.
protection.
And okay,
no
sorry.
worries, no worries.
Ooh, that dropped.
That drops, yeah. You are no longer under the effect of protection from good and evil.
Can I roll? Can I use an inspiration point for that?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Oh no, I don't have to. I'm going to use Indomitable to re-roll that saving throw.
Ooh, let's go.
Wait, do I have Indomitable?
No, ugly. 20, Vest.
That's-
See it on the save.
Hell of a difference.
That is beautiful. Yeah, that is double the difference. Alrighty. Yeah, and I think Varys, after your turn, we'll finish off for tonight because we are stretching past the usual time limit. So Varys, that's... well, I won't. Like as if, like, you know, she kind of like shakes her finger like it was like a little bit off, and then she flicks them like 2. Next time I'll make sure it works. Yes, you're up.
Okay. Let me see. Check my. I'm going to use my action to. Let me see if I have a spell. I'm going to use my action to try to throw her in between me and Basila. I want to grab her and try to put her in between me and Basila.
Alright, that will be an athletics check, please.
Yeah. Yeah, only that uses one of your attacks for your attack action, so you'll still have 2 attacks after. Ooh.
Yeah,
I'll use an inspiration point for that.
Alright.
Dice are not with us tonight.
All hers. Let's see. Alright, this is gonna be a d20 plus 6, and that's a natural 20.
Wow.
Shoves you off her.
This uses your attack action. You got 2 more tries if you want to go for this, or you just want to hit her.
Yeah, I mean, I have to hit her. It's all I've got. Ricky wants me to use this bomb, but I'm afraid that's going to blow up me, Ricky, Loretta, and Vasilla. I don't
Blow
know.
up the cage.
I will use. What is this?
That's always fun to hear.
All right, I'll hit her with. I'll hit her with my. Where's it now? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll just hit her again for an attack.
Why'd you stabify her? Sang's on the throne, like, and I can see she's not a fan, not whatsoever.
Okay, and then.
Oh my goodness, yeah, like minimum on the damage too. Jesus.
Yeah, I know it's brutal. And then I will use as a bonus action. I will use True Strike to cast on her.
Okay.
Let me just throw it out there.
That will end. Won't that end your?
Oh yes, thank you, DM. Yep, I will end my turn.
Do you? How many
Okey-doke.
attacks do you have? Do you have just
2.
3 attacks? Are you
2
multi-class?
attacks. No.
If you're a fighter, you got 3 attacks. Unless you got
At level
bonus.
11, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I do have 3 attacks. Thank
Yeah.
you.
1 more.
Oh yeah, it was yeah,
And deny on the crit,
You guys
and
are level
deny on the
fucking
crit.
12, exactly. Yeah, go ahead.
And deny on the crit.
Come on.
Alright.
Let's see a crit. Let's see a crit.
Oh.
Oh,
Still.
almost a dirty one. Okay. Okay.
So my first movement didn't count as an attack. Or my first try to grapple or to move her over
no,
to the
that
middle.
counts. That does count as an attack. So you had like your first attempt to grapple, and then you tried to roll it.
Oh yeah, right. And then I get to swing twice. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and that'll be it. And
with that, gentlemen, as the hag becomes more desperate and thus more dangerous, as the blue dragon rolls to see if his breath will be turned on the same, we will end tonight's session of the Curse of Strahd.